Let's simplify the expression negative 4 plus 3 times 2 plus 4 times negative 3 plus 6. We'll use order of operations by working within the innermost parentheses, brackets, or braces first, as well as using our signed number properties on our right to find the final answer. To do this, we'll first add negative 3 plus 6, come up with an answer, and multiply that by 4, and then add that result to 2, and then multiply that result by 3, and then add that result to negative 4. So to begin, working within the parentheses, or within the brackets rather, negative 3 plus 6. Since we have different signed numbers here, we see that we'll subtract the absolute values of these numbers and keep the sign of the bigger number. So negative 3 plus 6 becomes the absolute value of negative 3 is 3, and then the absolute value of 6 is 6. We'll subtract these. 6 minus 3 is 3. Since 6 is larger, our answer will be 3, positive. So that means that within these brackets, our result becomes 3. Let's write down everything else before that. We have 4 with a plus 2, some curly braces in front of that, with another 3 plus a negative 4 in front of that. Next, working within the curly braces, we see 2 plus 4 times 3. Since multiplication comes before addition, we'll multiply 4 times 3, which is 12. And to that we'll add 2. Again, we have curly braces around this with a 3 in front of that, as well as a negative 4 in front of that. 2 plus 12 next, working within the braces, is 14. So we have 14 that we're multiplying by 3 and then adding a negative 4 to that. Next, using order of operations, we'll multiply 3 times 14, which becomes 42. And to that we're adding a negative 4. Again, we're adding different signed numbers again. So if the signs are different, we'll subtract their absolute values and then keep the sign of the bigger number. So the absolute value of negative 4 is positive 4, and the absolute value of 42 is 42. Subtracting these, we get 38. So the result is 38. And since 42 is larger than 4, and 42 is positive, our result will be positive 38, which we'll write without the positive sign simply to be 38. Our final answer is 38.